Chapter 10, Moments of Inertia. Okay, everyone, today we are going to learn about something really useful for making sure big things like bridges, beams, and even planes don't break or bend too much. This is called the moment of inertia. Imagine you have a big ruler. If you hold it from the middle and try to bend it, it feels strong. But if you hold it from one end, it feels much weaker. That's because of the moment of inertia. It tells us how hard it is to make something bend or spin around an axis. It's like counting how many kids are sitting on a seesaw and how far they are from the middle. The farther they sit, the harder it is to lift that side. Engineers use this idea to know how strong things are when they have to hold weight or spin. We have special names depending on what we're looking at. If we measure how an area resists bending, it's called the area moment of inertia. If we measure how a whole body resists spinning, it's called the mass moment of inertia. We use small math tricks like integration to add up all the little pieces of an area or a body, multiplying the area or mass by how far it is squared from a line. Sometimes we want to know how strong a beam is about a line going through its center. This is called the centroidal axis. If we already know the moment of inertia through the centroid, we can easily find it for any other line by using a special trick called the parallel axis theorem. This trick says just add a little extra amount based on how far the two lines are apart. Another fun thing is the radius of gyration. This is like imagining all the weight is in a circle at a certain distance from the axis. The bigger the radius of gyration, the stronger the beam is to resist bending. It's useful when designing columns and tall structures. Next, when we have weird shapes like a T-beam or L-beam made by joining rectangles and circles, we don't get scared. We simply break it into small pieces, find the moment of inertia for each piece, and then add them up, using the parallel axis theorem when needed. It's like adding Lego blocks together and counting their strength one by one. There is also something called the product of inertia. This happens when we need to know how two directions, like left-right and up-down, are connected in bending. It can be positive, negative, or even zero if the shape is balanced. Sometimes engineers want to know which direction is the strongest or weakest. This is where we learn about inclined axes and principal axes. We turn the shape slightly, like rotating a picture frame, to find the direction where it's easiest or hardest to bend. There are simple formulas to do this, or we can use a cool drawing trick called Moore's circle, which makes it easy to see which direction is best. Finally, when things spin around like wheels or propellers, we care about mass moment of inertia. It helps us know how much effort is needed to spin them faster or slower. It's like pushing a merry-go-round. The heavier it is, or the farther people sit from the center, the harder it is to spin. So, moments of inertia are super important tools that engineers use every day. They help us build safe and strong bridges, towers, machines, and even playground equipment. It's all about understanding how much things resist bending or spinning so nothing breaks or wobbles when we don't want it to. Just like making sure your seesaw doesn't break when you and your friend play together.